what the lanes will be here. Obviously, offlane Doom, I think, is the most common, but we have seen Doom, I think, in all different positions. And Invoker. Soul's on him, not quite sure how that works. He just steals their souls, because he's a fiend. Either way, let's take a look up at top. Matumba Man, he's lost hitting okay. It does look like everybody in this game, though, having a bit of a rough time. And as I say that, we got a Shallow Grave coming up at Ramses. This is going to be our first blood. He's trying to pound into them. Can he get second blood as well? Mind control is going to go down. Can he get the auto attacks on Kuro? But he blinks away. I actually think if Ramses had turned their death kill on Kuro.
So this is one of those annoying things about laning against Dazzle and Huskar. Like, there's basically never a time where you kill Huskar without him killing you. It's just not gonna happen because he's gonna get that.
Yeah, they do.
Off the haste.
Okay, he's got the cold snap coming out. As you said, they can tornado off the haste. Oh, he's not gonna hit it at all though. Kind of 90-degree angle now. Icebox slowed a little bit with that haste rune. They could think about coming back in, but they're gonna do the safe play. As I see Doom falling in the top lane, they run him down. Build it up in pots. You know, you see the headdress, then the buckler, etc. A lot of these players waiting, and as you said, it might be waiting to see how the game goes. It might just be waiting to see if you can buy it all at once. We have an initiation down bottom, but they don't know Jerax is here. And the Shallow Grave, it's ready on Always Wanna Fly, but he has to be very careful with it. He actually already has thrown it out, and now Ramses gets to do a lot of damage. There should also be a tornado. It's way too short. Ramses is going to be alive for one of the kills. Not going to be able to get...
He tried to stun the Dazzle to avoid the Grave going off, the Grave went off anyway, and immediately, I'm sure he regretted his decision, because if he stuns Huskar, even though Grave keeps him up, Huskar can't kill people, but in the meantime, Doombringer in the top lane is actually taken very low by Kuro.
Yeah, he needs... Fine. No, I don't think so. There'll be this next tick. He needs someone to deny him. There we go. Oh, and they actually try to use the Howl, so isn't able to quite get the Howl.
But he still had a magic stick to use.
No.
Apparently not.
Yeah, and his tranquils were not up, so...
Because it's really difficult to get lane farm. So does he move into the enemy jungle, try to farm there? I'm not sure.
Doom again, Afterlife in a lot of trouble, a lot of heroes here. Tornado does come out as well as an EMP. Kuro gonna have no mana to blink away. They have to get some auto attacks or a Lich Blast will finish him off. What was that swap? Like 500 units, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna lead them all to their death. And Doom, he's gonna be fine. Scorched Earth doing work. So again, a team fight that doesn't go their way. And if they can find mind control on this bottom lane, he does have 3 spears on him. They need to add a couple more. But Ramsey's getting very low. He is omelet toggling already. And he may go down as... Oh, they're gonna see immediate Shallow Grave. They go for the dunk onto the Matumba Man. Ramses is like, if I'm going down, I'm bringing you with me. And he might not even die. He has to omelet toggle very carefully, isn't able to. And now Dazzle, he is the one, anyone, to farm where the Huskar is. I think you unfortunately... You have to ignore him a little, because he doesn't farm creeps fantastically, and as I say, this Sparta taking a lot of damage on top. They even expend the Doom, but there's so many heroes TPing in. Can Invoker control all of the folks coming in? There's going to be a ult dropped by the Lich. They finally managed to kill off Sparta, but Jericho gets the kill on the Lich and Return, and now Matumba Man, he is going down. There's going to be a tornado to kill him off. Kuro does have Blink up. 15-second cooldown, though.
Liquid are in big trouble, to be honest. If it wasn't for the fact that, well, is Sparta going to go down again?
Yeah, it looks like he is. There's going to be a tornado. He may, you know, there's no TP support. He's just gonna pop. And that, as you said, looking like Liquid's... I mean, albeit last game, they were definitely behind a little bit at some point. They made it up with team fights. We're gonna have the initiation. Huskar is being pulled back. Dazzle is nearby, though. He has to be very careful about this Shallow Grave timing. He pops it out as the Sonic Wave comes out. And now Ramsey, he is ready to rip on through them. He's gonna fall, though. He's omelet toggling. He can't turn around. He's going down. The Invoker is here, though, and Icebug. He has a tornado. Isn't gonna hit onto anyone. I think that should be the end of the initiation. But yes. Once again, they managed to pick one off when it was... The Lich ult is bouncing mind control. A little bit more damage. They don't manage to pop an Urn Charge on him. And this Lich ult, maybe not as good as the last, but Kuro, he blinked in aggressively. That is a 15-second cooldown on level 1 blink, and he just goes to his death.
Yeah, bad try
for the snipe. I'm not sure if he was spotted.
He gets it, I think.
Oh no, he doesn't go for it. There's gonna be the TP, there's the cold snap. 2 more auto attacks to do this, yeah, with the he doesn't have a TP though. Oh goodness, the ghost walk away. He goes for another kill onto Jerax. He has to be careful with what he invokes. And we got a Doom up here. Oh goodness, they need some TP support or something. There's gonna be a Sonic Wave and Ice Smoke. Oh, he manages to go down, but now Afterlife, he also doesn't have Scorched Earth up, so I have to imagine he'll fall. I think pretty ambitious play coming out from CIS Rejects, unfortunately, again, and this is where it went wrong for them last time. They lost a big streak on Iceberg, and they lost a lot. On this case, though.
Except there's the only other real option would probably be KP, and he's actually going to find Fada here.
Now, Fodder, he is taking quite a bit of damage. There's also going to be an EMP. Again, no TP rotations. I think they keep sacking Fodder in exchange for other objectives, and I'm not sure if it's wrong, just because I'm...
I mean, someone could have TP'd to Fodder. I think they wouldn't have saved him anyway, to be honest. Well, there's going to be a play here by Mind Control, trying to delay. I don't know if he's going to try steal.
While you say there might be a play from Mind Control, we have Venge just being easily picked off, and if they're not careful, there will be more. He's going to go for the steal, he doesn't manage to get it, and this should just be Mind Control giving up his life, but he has gotten the Huskar stuck on the high ground. Maybe not where he wants to be, and Gold Black is very low. If Kuro could find an angle, Sonic Wave has a big old range, and he's thinking about it. But unfortunately, I think he needs to leave. And they don't have vision of Kuro. They're trying to go in for that Doom. Kuro has to wait 4 more seconds. Oh no, he's revealed his location. Goodbye, Kuroki. So,
did you see how the Huskar got down?
We'll be able to blink around, maybe get something, and they also have Jarex with that swap. It's still only level 1 though, which is really rough. It's really short. They get the deny. Well played, Jarex, but they're going to eat an EMP Tornado. Deafening Blast as well. Jarex may just go down to 1 more auto attack. They have the Requiem of Souls on the sidelines, but it didn't hit the Invoker soon enough. I'm actually surprised he hasn't, Alacrity'd up Ramses, just because it would add a lot of attack speed up his damage, but deciding he would rather have the other spells up, and they melee.
If anything to make a difference in stats, but I don't know if it is even enough.
It might be too little too late. We do have a swap coming out. Of course, there is still going to be that Aegis up on the Huskar. If they can pull him deep and burn those lives deep in the base, it might be something. Fodder does pop that Invis rune. They picked up the Venge already, and it's looking like, the Huskar, he is ready to do a lot of damage. The Requiem of Souls cancelled by the Lich Ult, but now with the BKB, they have nothing else. But at the same time, Fodder has nothing else. And as you said, it might be game. We do have a buyback coming out of Gyrocopter, and Huskar, he's dead pretty deep at the same, and they haven't taken down the tier 3. So they have to turn around and get this on CIS rejects, but they've already won the first part of the fight, and it should just be a matter of time. Mind Control going in, but he doesn't have ult or anything, and they're dunking Madama Man. This is GG. Kuro drops that ult, and we're going to be headed into a game 3, folks. A pretty... I really just have to say, Mind Control actually gets a couple kills. Probably people typing GG and stuff, though. I have to say, I feel like this was just a case of the Huskar getting out of control.
I mean, I to an extent I agree, but I actually think Iceberg's the one doing most of the work this game, and that's what impresses me, because I feel like Huskar on its own would not have gotten out of control this game. There's the option to, pull it back with a bat, swap it back, isolate and kill it, but in this situation it was actually Invoker and Huskar both out of control, and you just can't handle 2 out of control heroes at that level of out of controlness this early in the game.